TV23 KDGL. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. Good Thursday to you. You know what? It is September 1st, 2016. Welcome to the Real High Plains Today, right here on TV23. On today's show, our entertainment correspondent, Mr. Adam Jewell, will be talking about the 5 big movies that you must see for the summer. In the meantime, let's take a look at happenings. Well, last night, officers of the Garden City Police Department were sent to the 2300 block of North 7th Street for a reported prowler. When officers arrived, they located 24-year-old Oscar Medina of Albuquerque, New Mexico, coming out from behind bushes at the residence. Now, the investigation revealed Medina first saw the victim in June of this year at the Schulman Crossing Shopping Center and followed her home. Medina was able to identify the victim's name by looking in her mail. The suspect then attempted to contact the victim via social media. The suspect also left gifts at the victim's residence. Medina was arrested and could face stalking charges. And a man convicted in connection with the April 2015 shooting death of a Garden City man was sentenced yesterday to more than 13 years in prison for the shooting death of Carlton Wachter. Now, Judge Robert Frederick sentenced Cesar Fierro Acevedo to 12 years, 10 months for second-degree murder and 9 months for solicitation to commit robbery, with the sentences to run consecutively, granting credit for the 468 days he has been in custody at the Finney County Jail. And a Perryton, Texas junior high school teacher and athletics coach has been suspended pending an investigation into alleged inappropriate activity involving a female student. Now, the coach was suspended last Thursday morning after a middle school student and her parents reported their allegations to the district's athletic director, who brought the information to Superintendent Robert Hall. Hall received the information and sent the family to the Ochiltree County Sheriff's Office to file a complaint. Now, the teacher was suspended in accordance with legal advice provided to the district. And an education association put forward an initial school finance proposal yesterday in Topeka that would replace local property taxes with a statewide tax, though school boards would still retain some control over the funds. Now, under the framework, a product of the United School Administrators of Kansas, during a gathering of school officials from across the state districts, local option budgets would be rolled into their general funds. The legislature would essentially levy a statewide property tax. Local school boards would not level property taxes, but would control an amount equal to about 5% of their general fund's budget above what they collect from their LOB. And this weekend, Longhorns will once again be driven through central Kansas to mark the approaching 150th anniversary of a famous cattle trail. The cattle drive is part of a weekend celebration in Abilene, marking the Chisholm Trail sesquicentennial. The drive will feature about 30 Longhorns and will end at a Wild West attraction called Old Abilene Town after a parade. Now, the festivities will mark the almost 2-decade span when the trail, which started in 1867, was used to move millions of head of cattle from Texas to ranches to Kansas railheads. That's kind of a cool deal. And let's take a look here. Okay, now remember, you can win a Yeti cup. All you got to do is send an email, cup@kdgltv.com, or postcard, TV23 KDGL, P.O. Box 447, to Sublette, America 67877, and can draw your name for one of our 30-ounce Yeti cups. These babies are really, really nice. Even got the TV23 logo right there on them. Now, this week's winner, Henry Reed of Calvesta. Attaboy, Henry. Henry sent us an email wanting a cup. So we'll be sending one of these right here to Henry Reed in Calvesta. Remember, when you register, don't forget to give us your name and address so we can send one to you if you're drawn. All right, that's a look at some happenings out there. Stick around. Got some sunshine going to be rolling in on the forecast. Be back with that after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV23 with host Chris Jewell. TV23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
And we're back. Hey, we're looking off to the east-northeast, looking over the top of Sublette Junior Senior High School right there. A lot of clouds again today, but hopefully they're on their way out of here. Let's take a look at the readings here at the station. 70 degrees currently. Relative humidity still at 88%. Winds are out of the east at 6. Barometric pressure holding steady. All right, as we're looking at the temperatures around the viewing area, you can see everybody. That's kind of 75 to 72 would be the range for everybody in the area. Current dew points all in the mid 60s. Well, haze starting to dry out. Their dew point at 55. All right, not a lot of wind out there today. Not going to be a lot of wind, but it's going to be pretty much out of the easterly direction today. There was a front that came down through Kansas yesterday. Hopefully some of these easterly winds are going to blow a lot of that humidity out of here and the clouds with it. As we look at the highs and lows as recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport, we did get 79 yesterday, 104 back in 2011, 63 was the overnight low, 47 back in 1993. No new precipitation in the bucket. All right, here's what we got going on today. Now, this is a hit or miss, 20% chance of precipitation. High today, only 77. Winds out of the east at 11. Like I said, not going to be a lot of wind today. Tonight, the overnight low, 61. Winds are still going to be out of the southeast at 11. You might want to open the windows tonight, give the air conditioner a break. And then tomorrow, 81 for the high. Tomorrow's Football Friday, so it's going to be pretty nice. It's going to be partly sunny, but I'm going to say mostly sunny. Winds are going to still be out of the south-southeast at 16. There's a somewhat 20% chance of rain, but I don't look for any football games to get wet tomorrow night. Low of 65. Winds will still be out of the south-southeast. And then looking at the 7-day, all right, look at that. 88 on Saturday and Sunday, 91 on Monday. We do have a chance of rain rolling back in on Tuesday. Highs in the mid to upper 80s as we go into next week. And I think there is a slight chance of rain going to roll in late next week, but we're not going to worry about that. All right, that's a look at the weather. Be back with the markets and Adam after this.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who do something, the people who take action, are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
Something I feel when I'm right here. Something that tells me that I'm home. This is the place. Everybody here knows it. This is the place. Oh, it's home to me and you. Yeah, this is the place.
2 outs with a runner on first base. Now the big guy comes up to bat, hitting .342 with 92 RBIs and 36 homers. The first pitch is fouled to the back.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We are now joined via Skype from Boston again, our entertainment correspondent, Adam Jewell, in his complimentary robe at the hotel, the Liberty Hotel.
Yes.
That is so tacky.
What? I'm on vacation, so you should be lucky that I'm doing this.
Okay. All right. Well,
Fun
last week, what was
Fun
that?
about the hotel I'm staying at. It used to be the Suffolk County Jail.
Yeah, it was
So-
built back in the 1800s. I understand. Okay.
No, they closed it in 1990.
Yeah, but it was built like the 1800s or something like that.
Well, yes, they closed it in 1990 and built it into a hotel in 05.
All right. So last week we talked about the 5 worst movies of the summer. Today you will grace us with the 5 best summer movies. I will not call them blockbusters because I don't think there was any, right?
No, there were, but, you know.
All right, take it away.
Well, there hasn't been too many great movies, but these are the ones that stand out. So we're going to start with number 5. And that's going to be the Paul Feig remake, or reimagining, if you will, of Ghostbusters. Now, you look perplexed.
Is it?
but-
I didn't think it got very good reviews.
Yes, it did.
Oh, all right. Carry on.
And it shows that women can be Ghostbusters as well. So there's that. It's a fun movie that makes it its own and also pays homage to the to the Ghostbusters of old.
Was there cameos in this one by
Yeah.
the originals?
Yes. Well, the ones that are still alive.
Well, yes. Harold Ramis died a year or two ago. Yes. So,
Yes.
okay. Slimer, was Slimer in it?
Yes, he was in the preview. He was in the trailer, so you knew he was going to be in it.
Oh, I got to get out more. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
okay.
do.
Keep going.
So, Ghostbusters and Paul Feig, number 5. Number 4 is an animated movie, and I'm sure you don't realize that it would be this one, but number 4 would be Sausage Party.
Now, wait a minute. That Sausage Party as an animated movie, people need to know this is not a movie to take the kids to, right?
No,
All right.
just so you know, this is not a kids' movie. This is an
Okay.
animated movie for
Importance.
with colorful language and situations.
Important safety tip: Sausage Party, animated film, not for the kids. Okay, carry on.
But no, Sausage Party, it stars Seth Rogen, where he's a hot dog, and he's trying to warn everyone in the grocery store that it's not all peaches and cream, if you will. So it's number 4. Number 3 is the Shane Black movie, The Nice Guys, with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. The cool, fun detective novel-esque movie that takes place in the 70s. So it follows 2 private detectives that are looking into the same case and just kind of their almost redemption story.
Is this a good cop, bad cop story? All right, good private investigator, bad private investigator.
No, more like bad private investigator, worse private investigator.
Okay, so so The Nice Guys, what makes it so fun? I mean, just the comedic banter between the two, or is it physical comedy?
Well, if you stop talking,
Okay, go.
so not just the comedic banter, but the story itself. It's fun and it's engaging. It's not just some silly fluff like Suicide Squad or Independence Day, things like that. So
Yeah, you didn't think too much of those 2 movies at all.
exactly. It's a nice break from all that useless turd.
Dribble?
Yes.
Useless dribble, we'll say. All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and so that's number 3. Number 2, there, I do 2 for you. All right.
Number 2 is, speaking of fluff, is going to be Captain America Civil War. I see you roll your eyes.
I'm just, okay, so that's a Marvel, right? Or is that a no, that's a Marvel comic.
Marvel.
Okay, but Suicide Squad, DC Comics, so DC bad, Marvel good.
I mean, yeah. Well, DC's doing it poorly, Marvel's doing it great.
That's all right. That's what I wondered. All right. So what? All right. So Civil War. This is the one where all the Marvel superstars or heroes or whatever, they all drop. It's like we pick teams we're going to fight, right?
Yes. Well, it's just more about checks and balances. One side believes that there should be kind of more of a checks and balances with these heroes, and another side feels like they need to have more free reign. They can't just go in and have some overlooking power, some foreign, power looking over them. So it's just a clash of ideals.
Okay,
But-
so Captain America picks his team. Who's on the who's the captain of the other team?
Iron Man.
Iron Man versus Captain America. That is so un-American.
Well, if you had seen any of the advertisements or anything, you would have already known this. So I don't see. The summer's over, and that came out in May, and you should have already known this.
Then how can it be a summer blockbuster if it came out in May? Because that's not summer.
Because that's when the summer movie season starts.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
So, Captain America, Civil War, Marvel Comics, good. Suicide Squad, DC Comics, bad. All right, got it. Okay, and your number one hit for the summer is
Numero uno, top spot on the mountain, is going to be same company, just different division. Pixar's Finding Dory.
what?
Why are you winning?
Finding Dory,
Yes. Finding
as
Dory.
in the other fish from Finding Nemo.
Yes.
You're going with an animated children's movie, number one, blockbuster, summer 2016.
Yeah.
Because
Because they do everything right. They don't overshoot their hand, overplay their hand, excuse me. So with that, they don't have to worry. They just keep the story simple, and it's still heartwarming, just as the first one. And it just works. Sometimes simplicity is the key with the story, and you still have characters that you can identify with and feel sympathy for.
all right, so if you haven't seen these, here's the 5 summer movies must see. Starting with number 5 was
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Go see it if you haven't. Number 4,
Sausage Party.
Sausage Party. Not for the kids. Animated, not for kids. Number 3,
The Nice Guys.
all right, another kind of completely off the wall type of movie. Number 2,
Captain America Civil War.
all right, where he takes on Iron Man and his team. And the number 1 summer movie, you're calling it right now. Will this be an award winner?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Finding Dory from Pixar, correct?
Yep.
All right. So those are your top 5. Gotcha. All right. Well, now that you're in Boston, you're on vacation, go get dressed, go do something. Go wander the streets of Boston, get some culture.
I've already been cultured.
Oh, all right. All right. Thanks, Adam. We'll talk to you next time. And I'll be back with more after this.
As the owner of a business, I'm responsible for all these kids. No, I can't make sure they get all the fruits and veggies they need, or that they have good table manners, or that they use their inside voices, but I can make sure they get the support they need by reporting all my new hires to the state of Kansas.
When you report new hires, you make sure non-custodial parents pay their child support so kids get what they need to succeed in life.
Join me in doing one simple thing to help kids.
Something I feel when I'm right here. Something that tells me that I'm home. People are people around here. That's how it is. It's so clear. Letting it show. I've been around the world.
Hi, Chris Jewell, host of High Plains Today, a 30-minute news and information program that airs weekdays at noon right here on TV 23. We talk about news, we talk about sports, we talk about weather, we're even going to talk entertainment. We'll have live guests right here on set with me. So, every day at noon, tune in, High Plains Today. We'll see you then.
Weekdays here on TV 23.
Well, the Kansas City Royals lost a series finally last night. They lost to the Yankees 5-4 in 13 innings. They have the day off. Detroit comes to town tomorrow. Hey, tomorrow night, high school football. Let's take a look at a rundown of some of the games in the area. Wichita West is at Dodge City. Wichita East comes to Garden City. Ulysses is in Liberal. Sublette travels to Southwestern Heights. Buckland is at Satanta. Springfield, Colorado comes to Rolla. Ellis is at Syracuse. Moscow goes to Oklahoma to play Balco. Yucatan travels up to Lakin. La Crosse travels out to Elkhart. Meade is in Hooker in Oklahoma play. Holcomb is at Cimarron. Stanton County is at Beaver, Oklahoma. So, there you go. Get out and watch some high school football tomorrow night. No excuse. And we have a special show tomorrow. We'll be having our Friday Gridiron preview. We talked to Matt Fox, coach at Sublette, and about 3 of his players. And then we talked to Matt Skripsik. He is the head coach at Southwestern Heights. So we talk about tomorrow night's game with him and a couple of his seniors also. So that'll be a good time. So Dr. Jack handles those interviews. Tune in at noon tomorrow to see that special Friday Gridiron preview. Let's take a look at the weather before we get out of here. Temperature 71 degrees, relative humidity 86%. Winds are out of the east-southeast today. Barometric pressure still holding steady. There's kind of a slight chance of precipitation rolling in here today and tomorrow, but I don't see you getting wet for Friday night football. Other than that, it's going to be a pretty nice weekend, maybe a little breezy towards Sunday and Monday. Go out and have a good Thursday, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV 23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
When you do business with United Wireless, you're doing business with people living and working right here in Southwest Kansas, not someone halfway across the world. We're proud of the fact that every day we serve our friends and neighbors, our healthcare providers and hairdressers, technicians, farmers, and local retailers. You are the people who make Southwest Kansas great, and for all you do, we believe you should be treated with the utmost respect. We are United Wireless, and we are Southwest Kansas proud.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. For free tips to help you save, go